solo.
And hello, welcome to solo playthroughs. We got a glare. That was a good intro. We have a glare. That's some sunlight. Hold on, let me adjust the shade behind me. All right, get the sun out of there. No sun. This is no sun zone. We're gonna stay in the dark. Because yeah, sun's bad for cameras. So hello, we got Sagitt's team. Manticore is always ready. I have learned. ID Jester, I was just about to go live with Star Trek Frontiers. That is a game that I am intrigued to play at some point, but do not want to own. And I got a notice about this. Guess I can wait. I appreciate that. We're having someone show up at the house in a bit anyway. Says hi to Sagitt. Alfred Wallace, howdy howdy. Sagitt says bit of a glare of hope. Hopefully. And then I don't know how you do it without having some glare. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm a cave troll. Yeah, it took me a long time. You go to my early videos, my biggest complaint I got was about the glare. And then, I started to fix that. And then I got a lot of complaints with the audio, and hopefully I'm fixing that. Yeah, man, it's long. Lots of trial and error. So here we are. We got Goldyx. We got an attempt at an 11-16 because the last time I tried to do Mage Knight solo Conquest, I wanted to do a 10-12, and I think we ended up doing a 10-15 that day because I had Krang and he blew through that. I think it was Krang. He just absolutely demolished that setup. So excited to get back to some solo Conquest after a long journey trying to do some Volcaris Quest. There should be a 2-player playthrough with me and Dursu Salazar, Warlord Drake, with the Return of Apocalypse scenario co-op, and I'm going to try to do a playthrough of that soon, and then I want to probably go back to Tesla a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I mean, I haven't done Minds Lib in a while, I haven't done Dungeon Lords in a while. So Mage Knight is that gift that keeps on giving. So I'm excited to be here. Uh-oh. we have it. It's back. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think you all want to see me wrestling with my shades behind me. That hopefully will just kind of, it just will stay there. It's a dragon ray of hope. That's what we're gonna go with. If it moves too far toward the screen, then I'll get up and mess with it. Cave Troll, new unit for Mage Knight confirmed, says Sagitt. Florian Becker will get to open my copy of the Ultimate Edition on Christmas. Until then, this will have to do. That's awesome. And Sagitt says, why the wait? Florian says, wife's gift. And happy wife, happy life. If wife wants him to wait, you wait. That's how that goes. Just move somewhere cloudier, says Alfred. And how about those Phillies? Go Phils. Yeah, I'm an O's fan, hence the shrine behind me. But it is exciting to be in a town where these sports teams are doing well. Everyone's a little bit happier. So everyone's very happy in Philly these days, especially since the Sixers seem to have found out how to win again to go along with the Eagles and the Phillies. What a crazy time to be a Philadelphian. It was on pre-order since last June, just arrived. We certainly don't want to see you wrestle with your shades. Excellent. Let's get to some setup, right? So I'm going to shuffle up my units. Again, my regular units are in blue. My elite units are in green. So that will go there. It's going to be solo Conquest rules. I assure you at some point I'm going to try to put 4 units in the offer because I'm so used to playing Volcaris Quest. I literally haven't played solo Conquest in a very long time. 11-16 is interesting, right? Because if you beat the 11 city in the first 4.5 rounds, you're probably going to be beefed up enough to beat the 16 city. That first city is always the hardest. So it's like, can you get yourself strong enough, quick enough to take on that level 11 city? And that's really going to be the crux. I think a personal goal of mine is that I would like to get up to 1122 at some point. I know Saget plays at 2222, I think. Just ridiculous. But I think 1122 would be a good goal for the channel in the oncoming months. We'll see how that plays out. Setting up the source, I rolled a black, a blue, and a green. The unit offer is going to have some illusionists. We have some magic familiars. They are amazing with Goldyx. We'll see if I can pull them off. And then the Manticore nullifiers themselves with the Utem Guardsmen. We're going to set up the artifact deck. So just for the crowd entertainment, I am currently at a 4-game losing streak. Mind you, I am tenting 12-18 with Tovek. Yeah, Tovek's rough with Conquest. She's good for other stuff, but with Conquest could be a little rough. All right, that's opening. It's going the wrong direction. It's going the wrong direction. All right, I'm going to take one more stab at getting that away. So artifact deck is shuffled. Give me a sec. All right, I think we're good because I put a little weight in front of it. So I should have done that the first time, but you know, I'm not the smartest. So here we go. We got the skill deck. We got to shuffle these up, stack them. Hopefully I put flight near the top. And hopefully I put motivation right next to it. We have our little turn order token there. I have all my little baggies. I have the D-Dick for Bravelar. I'm just going to use Bravelar's D-Deck no matter what. We'll pick our dummy player in a second. Shuffling up Goldyx's D-Deck. I do have the Can-Cam operable, so that's been good. So yeah, I get home from Kenya. My computer decides to crash on me twice, which is still giving me a little bit of anxiety. So hopefully that does not become an issue again. Seems so far so good over the last 24 hours. And then, but all of a sudden, like all my cameras work and OBS seems to be very cooperative. So I don't know. We'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, all my cameras are A-okay. So that's been a nice, a new day here in my little cave troll. All right, I'm going to have the starting spell offer is going to be Wings of Wind, Wings of Night, Burning Shield, and Flame Wall. Oof, that's a very good offer. I am happy about that. I do have a little thing in the way there. That should work. And then we'll get the advanced action offer. And we'll go from there. Oh, I'm shuffling this upside down. So just hi Greg, nice to see you. Hello Christian. Thank you for stopping by. Just don't put the shade on me. I've only won 22s twice. It is not like an automatic win. Goldyx at this level gets tricky. You really need those skills and spells to work in your favor. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the magic familiars. I think with Goldyx, you know, having that extra crystal should be very doable. Yeah, curious. It's been a while since I played with our favorite dragon, but you know, we'll see how these early terrains go, and if I can get a Mage Tower to get a couple of those spells. I'm very interested in all 3 of them. So that's a good thing. Advanced actions, we have Ice Bolt. That's an excellent card. We have Decompose. Not the hugest fan of that. And then Chilling Stare will go there. I'm going to roll a d6 for the dummy player. To my left, I have Crane, Bravelar, Tovek, Norwas, Wolfhawk, and Arethia. I rolled a 6. Arethia's skills should help, potentially. I will take her cooperative skill out because it's discolored, and I will proxy the competitive skill as I normally do. So I'll shuffle up her 10 skills. I do need to get her turn order deck, her turn order token. That will go there. All right, have those shuffled up. I'm going to get my little cheat sheet for her skills and her character card. Bam. All right, that will do. I will put the dummy player just down here for now. I'm a little big today on the screen, so I might have to adjust that as we go, but for now, we should be okay until I get a few units. I can move this actually over here. Wait, I thought our favorite dragon was the summoner. Maybe the icy one. Confused. Good questions. These are all good questions. So shuffling up Bravelar's deck. Again, I'm just going to use that with Arethia. You could have 16 pieces of paper as long as there are 4 of the 4 different colors. And it's all the same. Arethia's little inventory here starts with 2 reds and a white. We have to get our terrain. So there is our starting tile. In wedged map, starting on the A side, just like normal. We're gonna go through the core city tiles. We have Volkaire's camp shuffled in there as well. If I pull Volkaire's camp, it's probably game over. I probably should take it out, but I'm a sucker, so we're just gonna keep it in and see what happens. All right, we're gonna roll a die twice. I got a 6. There's only 5. I got a 3. And I got a 1. And then we're going to shuffle these tiles. There's going to be 2 core non-city tiles. I got a 4. Rolling this again, I got a 4. Then I'm going to actually roll to make sure these are nice and randomized on the bottom. Oh, I have to keep the cities around because we're going to need a Megapolis at minimum. All right, cool. And then we need 7 of these countryside tiles. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ouch! Let me get the city tiles handy so I'm not digging for them later. Those 3. And that is our terrain deck. Starting tiles, we have a Mage Tower. Like to see that. It is in a sands, which is going to be a little bit difficult to get to it. And then we have not much on this tile to be that happy with. So again, Mage Tower, it is kind of wanted to go toward a Mage Tower anyway, but we have an orc, we have a village. Could potentially recruit the Utham Guardsmen at the... It's going to be hard to get those magic familiars with this current setup. I mean, getting to that magical glade to recruit them there would probably be unrealistic. So get Utham Guardsmen at the village, go in there, kill this orc, defeat whatever's in the Mage Tower, get a spell, give us a good start to this game for sure. So I'm going to get my orc bag over here. We'll have an orc face up on this tile here. It is the diggers, and then the orc on this tile is the prowlers. All right, drawing my starting hand. I will kind of go to this other view of ours, and here we go. We have Threaten. Good to see that early, especially with that village right there. We have Crystal Joy. We have Stamina. We have Will Focus. And we have Rage. Lots of Rage. I did forget to put a Mage Tower garrison down. It's going to be face down, which is fine. All right, garrison, Mage Tower garrison there. We're going to pick our tactics. I will take planning. We're going to roll for Arethia. She rolls a 3. Mana Steal is out. Again, it comes out of the game of Solar Conquest. It also means that she is first in this first round. So if I have 2 cards in my hand at the end of a turn, I draw as if my hand limit was 1 higher. So we're going with Arethia. Arethia's first 3 cards. We have a white card, we have a blue card, and we have a green card. There are no green crystals in Arethia's inventory, so that is fine. She has 13 cards left. Goldyx is going to go. I am going to power, stamina, Oh, what's this Crystal Joy? Pay a mana token. Any color, at the end of the turn, you may discard another non-blue card takes back your hand, including a wound. Probably. I don't know. I could probably start this chain with Crystal Joy. Trying to be super efficient, or I could get a red with this, use that with Threaten. That probably makes a little bit of sense. Keep 2 cards in my hand, I draw another one. So yeah, I'm going to power this. It gives me move 4. I'm going to get to that village. I'm going to use Will Focus just to get a red mana. I'm going to use the red mana to power Threaten. That gives me Influence 5. That's going to be enough to give me the Utem Guardsman. And then I'm going to lose a reputation at the end of the turn. That goes away. Reroll this. I'm going to draw to my hand limit. My hand limit is 5, but planning does trigger, so I will be able to draw up to 6. So 3 more cards coming out. We get a March. It's going to be move 5 to get into there. Also, I should flip this over. It is the Sorcerers. That's doable, especially since I have the block 4 from the Guardsmen, so I don't hate that. We get Stamina. We're going to have Improvisation. Oh, that's a great card for the move 5. And then we'll have the Swiftness. Again, I get to draw up to 6 cards. We're going to do a Arethia's second turn. It is a blue. It's another blue, and it's a red. 2 red crystals in the inventory, so we pull over 2 more cards. So that's 8 of 16 cards we've already gone through. Now we go to Goldyx's turn. I think I would like to do this on this turn. I'm going to pillage the village. I'm going to draw 2 cards, Tranquility and Rage. Woof. 3, move 5, block. The source is really bad. Especially since I need move 5 to get in. Let me figure out how I want to do this. That could be move. All I have is a green, so that just is what it is. I have 2 greens and a black. So if I play March for move 5, move 4, and then I play Tranquility sideways, that's move 5. I'm going to lose a reputation because I'm sieging a fortified site. I'm going to use the Utham Guardian for block 4, use this Rage for block 2 more, so that's block 6. So I've blocked the Sorcerers. They have Poison and Assassin. And now we just need 6 attack to kill them. I can... I mean, it's really super card heavy, but that's fine. I'm going to use Improvisation, discard Stamina, so that is attack 3. And then Rage gives me attack 5, and I will use... I mean, I have another Swiftness in here. I'm not sure if it's going to be useful. I will use Crystal Joy sideways for attack 6. So, we have killed... Oh man, Wings of Wind is tempting. Flame Whale is really good. We've killed the Sorcerers. Alright, so again, I went in with move 5. I had March, which I powered with the green. I played Tranquility sideways. I blocked with the Guardsman and 1 Rage. And then to get to attack 6, Improvisation, discarding Stamina, plus Rage, plus Crystal Joy sideways. We have killed the Sorcerers. I'm tempted to keep Crystal Joy and play Swiftness. Yeah, let me do that. Let me try to get some crystals. I think that makes a little bit more sense. So, dude is super dead. That's going to give me 5 fame. So I go from 0 up to 5. Bam. I'm going to clean up my play area. Planning will not trigger. All these cards are out. I'm going to get my reward. I will take... They're all so good. They're all really good. Wings of Wind is really tempting. So that Wings of Night, I mean, that could come in so huge. I'm going to get Flame Wall. I just don't know how I don't take it with what I'm facing, and I don't know if I'm going to have another opportunity to get it that's easier. Charm comes off. Now I'm going to do my level up, looking at the top 2 skills. It is... Universal Power. Once a turn, I may add 1 mana to a card sideways. If I do, the card gets +3 instead of +1. Or I can take a blue crystal and a white mana. I will take Universal Power. That could come in handy. We're going to add one of Arethia's skills. It is her skill of Invocation. Yep. Or once a turn, she can discard a wound to get a red mana or a black mana. Or I can discard a card of any type to get a green, or non-wound card to get a green mana or a white mana. Now I take an advanced action card. I will take Ice Bolt. This comes off. It is Agility. All right, end of my turn. I draw to my hand limit, which is only 5. So we have Ice Bolt. We have Flame Wall. We have Mana Draw, and we have Determination. I'm rolling a... Did I re-roll that? Yeah, it was a green. Awesome. So, yeah, we just really like green, apparently. So, Goldyx's turn, or Arethia's turn, we have a green, we have a white, we have a blue. No blue in her inventory, so good to go there. My turn, I probably want to just kill the diggers, start getting my reputation back up, and see about what movement cards I have. Great, so I'm going to play Mana Draw. That allows me to use 2 of those, two dice from the source. I'm going to use the first die to... Right, if it's the same color, it's +4, I think. It has to be the same color, Universal Power. Right. So these diggers are only attacking with a 3. Ice attack. I'm going to use one of these greens to power Crystal Joy. I play a mana basic color to gain a crystal that color to my inventory. So I get a green crystal. At the end of your turn, I may discard another non-wound. Take this card back into my hand. There's no great way for this to happen. Ice Bolt. Block 3. Yeah, why is this inventory so bad? I'm going through a bunch of cards just to get this done. Unless I don't... I should do that. Yeah, that's fine. I will... I don't want to take the wound. I could take the wound. Do I still have Tranquility? No, I use Tranquility. Yeah, I'm going to use one of these suckers just to get a block 3. Nope, that's not going to work. I'll use this card sideways, power with this to get a block 3, and then I'll get an attack 2 from Determination. Ice Bolt sideways gives me an attack 3. That kills the diggers. I get +1 reputation, +2 fame. That was really an unfortunate... It was not the most efficient way to kill some diggers. But I guess the question came down to, do I want a green crystal or a blue crystal? Actually, I didn't even have a blue to power that. Yeah, I don't really know if there was a better way to do that, but that's fine. End of my turn, I could discard a non-wound card. I actually have no cards left in my hand. I re-roll both of these. So planning did not do much for me. I rolled a black and a white. Planning's going to be out of the game. And we're going to draw to my hand limit, which is 5. I only have 3 cards left. Wow. All right. We go to Arethia's turn. Arethia has a green, a white, and a red. 2 more cards. She's going to declare end of round next turn. I should get her mini. All right. And Goldyx's turn. Goldyx is going to... White. Wonder if I was going to try to interact to get a crystal, to get the other spell, but I actually won't have the cards to make that happen. So we will. Oh, this should go up. I defeated the marauding orc. That was the reason. Wait, did it already go up? Influence. Yeah, it is there. That's correct. So I'm going to use promise, power it with universal power. I think I can use black even during day. Doesn't really matter that much. I'll just do move 3, move 5. It gets me here, and then move 7. We'll explore. We'll get a tiled out. So a bunch of swamps and a bunch of swamps and jungles or forests. That's amazing. Woof. All right, what is going to be this dude? It is an ironclad. Again, the ironclads have physical resistance, plus they are, hey, brutal. They're attacking with a 4. Oh, that's bad. I need some flight. Wings of Wind is looking like a better choice already. And then we have this. This is face up since it's still day. 1 mana of every color gives me 10 fame. Rolling that die, it's black because I roll really good. Arethia's turn. She is going to declare end of round. She declares... It's been so long since I've done solo conquest. She has no more cards, so she declares end of round. I have 1 more turn. I'm good with end of round. Let's make the magic happen. So, did 9 up to 9 or up to 7 fame, so we're 1 away from another level up, which would be good. We managed to get a very strong spell and a decent advanced action. So all in all, it could have been worse. I just don't love the way this is laying out. We'll see what that tile is for sure. So shuffling these go here, these go out here. New unit offer, we're going to have the foresters like that, the peasants like that, and the red cape monks. Nary a monastery on this board, so that's a problem. I roll black dice in the day and gold dice at night. That's what I do. So we have a blue, a white, and a gold. We're going to cycle the offers. Advanced action offer. This goes, well, this gets added to Arethia's deck, so it is another red, which is not ideal. And Wings of Wind comes out. We add a white crystal. And then this comes out. It is exposed. So let me get to the 2-camera view. See where I am on the reputation track. You grab the familiars of the tower if it works out that way. Yeah. I don't think I had I would have had to disband the guardsmen, which is the problem. And I don't know if I was too excited about that. Hey Greg, I'm always at work while you're playing live. I'll check the replay out later. Thank you, Robert. It's the first woof in days, peeps. It's a drinking game. Greg says woof, everyone drinks. At this point, it's a hospital game. May have seen a play for Chilling Stare to secure a second spell. Yeah, I was looking at it. But yeah, I think I don't know if I maximized that round. I'm not overly happy with it. Gold X. Still can't use black during day. Matching color gives you +4 as the rules. Jester, if you did that, Greg would probably be responsible for an alcohol mass suicides. Eric, Phoenix Knight. Let's face it, we all just happy that Africa trip did not change Greg's dice luck. Fantastic. All right. Let's get to it. I'm going to draw my opening hand for round 2, the first night. So, drawing 5 cards, we have Rage, we have Swiftness, we have March, Flame Wall, and March. What do I want? Not much. Let's go with some Long Night. I'm a big fan of Long Night. I think I'm going to be going through my cards a bit aggressively. Arethia is going to roll, and she gets 3. So that's ideal for me. Preparation and sparing power will remain for my pleasure later, which is good. So Goldyx is first. Makes me feel even better about Long Night. That's a that's a wonderful, wonderful roll. Is what that is. The Ironclad, move 5. I want to level up. I really need that to be a good tile. I mean, this is not a lot to work with these starting tiles. Yeah, I didn't get Ice Bolt, so that would be a possibility just to kill him with the ranged Ice Attack 3. So this hand draw is not great. Still don't think the upside of that is enough to justify using preparation. So I'm going to play March. I'm going to explore. We get a Mage Tower. This goes down. This flips. It is the Orc Summoner. Mass Expose is really strong, so I guess I go for the Mage Tower. The problem is this movement is going to be nightmarish. All right, I'm going to get move 2 from Swiftness. March, I'll power it with the white, and that's going to be move 3 with Universal Power. So move 5, I get to move in there. End of my turn, I get to take a blue or a green crystal because of the Deep Mine. I re-roll that. It's black. So good. It's amazing. Okay, well, this is how it goes. I'm going to draw up to my hand limit, which is 5. The Mage Tower garrison is not revealed because it is night. And again, I will need 5 more movement just to get into there. I have a decent chance at most Mage Tower garrisons, so I think it's worth getting in. The problem is I did not get any movement cards, and I don't love that. Could use the blue on Crystal Joy to get move 4. I have no red for Flame Wave. Mana draw. I could use Crystal Joy to get a white. Use mana draw. That's a bad draw. Could just take a turn to get some crystals with Crystal Joy. All right, Arethia's turn. Arethia gets a red, and a red. Wolf. So 2 more cards. It's a white and a white. So Arethia has 12 cards left in her D deck. My turn. I think I'm going to camp out here for a second. I'm going to play Crystal Joy. I'm going to power it with the blue. I'm going to gain a crystal of any color. I'm going to gain myself a red. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to discard another card, including a wound, to take this card back into your hand. I'm going to discard Promise and take Crystal Joy back. We re-roll this. Was that white or blue? That was blue. Yeah, that was, I'm pretty sure it was blue. Although I could have used the white last turn and the blue this turn. I just can't, I forget what order I did it in. That's, well, I got that blue from there. Oh, I ended my turn there too, so I get another blue. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was blue. Someone could tell me if I'm cheating. And now that's a red. That's a good roll. Look at me. I roll good sometimes. I'm going to draw one more card. It is improvisation. I don't hate that. I get a nice little move 5 in and have some crystals to kind of make the rest of this work. Arethia's turn. Blue, green, blue. No blue crystals in the inventory, so we're through 8 cards. There are 9 left. My turn. I'm going to use the red. I'm going to use... Yeah, I'm going to use the red. I'm going to discard mana draw, and I'm going to give me move 5. And then I enter. I lose a reputation because I'm sieging a fortified site. Oh. And we get some fire golems. Oh. All right, attacking me with 3 fire attacks, so I need 6 physical block. I'm going to get 4 block from the Utham Guardsman. I'm going to get 2 more block from this rage, so I fully block them, so I don't have to worry about the damage. Again, the fire golems have brutal as well, so that would have been 6 points of damage. And now I'm going to play Flame Wave for fire attack. 5, I'm going to use Crystal Joy, turn it sideways, use a blue to power it. That's going to give me a physical attack, physical plus fire attack of a 9. It's not efficient, but it's enough to kill the fire golems. I'm going to get 5 fame. I go from 7 up to 12. I'm going to get another command token. I'm going to clean up my play area. This goes here. I'm going to re-roll that. Whoop, it's a gold. Wow, man. Sources. Fantastic. I'm going to, I almost thought about, I mean, mana draw could have been great to manipulate that a little bit, but I honestly didn't have the extra cards. That fire golem was rough anyway as it was. Anyway, so I did my level up. I'm going to draw to my, yeah, that's all I get. It's just, that comes off. Great. I'm going to draw to my hand limit, which is still just 5. So we have tranquility, I have no wounds, we have stamina, we have swiftness, we have rage, and we have determination. Oh, man. I mean, that's a really insanely bad offer. Oh, I get my determination was last. I also get a spell. I would get expose. That's what I had my eye on anyway. And fireball comes off. All right. Hi there, says Alexander G. What's up? Spam universal power. Expose is worth it. Go tower. Black works with universal power now. Saving grace. Oh yeah, nice. Is this the day we count the wolves, Chad, or anything that amounts to a wolf's? Eric, don't forget your rewards. Says Madi. Thank you, Madi. Spell. I got there. All right, let's get back to Arethia. I still have Long Night, so I don't love the summoner at all. That's really bad. That's fine. No, it's not. There's a lot of cards I like. I don't have access to white. Oh, this is so stupid. All right, Arethia, swiftness is a white, a blue, and a green. So went through 11 cards. Has 6 left. Remember, the summoner is fortified because it's behind a wall anyway. I can make it lose all fortifications with exposed, but that would assume that I actually have a white. So I feel like I'm taking it on, and I'm just going to have to hope for the best. I'm going to use Tranquility to draw a card. Hopefully it's better. Determination should be better. So I'm taking on the summoner. The summoner's attacking me with a monster. I probably should have held on to Tranquility instead. Whatever. We'll see. It is a Manticore! Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, that's 4 wounds I don't want. Alright, well. Block. I need block 8, and then I need 4 attack. This is bad, kids. Block 8. So we got block 5. Block. Block 6, 7, 8. So this is blocked, and now I just need attack 4 to defeat the summoner. Rage, this sideways, this sideways. The orc summoner is dead. I get a reputation back. I get 4 fame. I go from 12 up to 16. I'm re-rolling that. It's red. Excellent. This comes here. This goes here. I'm going to clean up my play area. I did level up, so I'll look at the next 2 on my stack. Hey, motivation. Hello. How are you on this fine, wonderful morning? Arethia's skill getting added is going to be a red crystal or a red and black mana that could come in handy, especially with my 2 spells. It is called Dark Fire Magic. I'm going to grab a card from the offer. Just worried about the dearth of attack in my deck. Oh, and I've used so many spells. Oh, this is bad. Can I get agility? Oh, this was used last turn too. I'm going to get agility because that movement is going to be important. Oh, peaceful moment is nice because I can't recruit anything this turn anyway, so intimidate's not going to give me that much help. Drawing up to my hand limit, which is 5. Agility, Ice Bolt, Will Focus, Stamina, and Threaten. My D deck is empty, so I'm going to get rid of Long Night, shuffle this up, and we're going to randomly reconstitute my D deck with 3 cards. One and 2 and 3. They go there. Arethia's turn is a red. It's a green. It's a red. 2 more cards. There's 1 left in the D deck. My turn, I'm going to use my motivation skill, get 2 more cards. We get Tranquility and Rage. I also get a green mana. I'm going to use that green mana to power Will Focus. I'm going to play another card, get the stronger effect plus 3. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. So I have 7 movement total. I have 3 movement left. I'm going to use 2 of that movement to explore. It's another Mage Tower. Wow. And a keep. I don't think a keep strategy is going to work out right now. I could get a 3rd spell. Give me some Fireball. That goes there. This goes here. I have 1 more movement. What could I do it this turn? For red in the source. Tranquility, so I can potentially heal something. Yeah, let's try to do it. Alright, I'm going to spend agility for 2 points of move. During the combat this turn, I can spend move points to get attack 1 for each. I will not have any attack points. I'm going to play Threaten Sideways. So that gives me move 4 more. Going into the Mage Tower. It is Magic Familiars. I lose a reputation for sieging another fortified site. Wow. Magic Familiars are not what I wanted to see. I'm going to need 7 attack. Yeah, it's not great. Alright, I'm going to take 4 wounds to my hand, because again, it's brutal. So brutal twice. So the first thing gives me 6 points of damage. That gives me 2 wounds. The next one gives me 6 points of damage. That's 2 wounds. I do not want to assign that to the Utham Guardsman, because it's not efficient to do so. And now I need 7 points of attack. I'm going to play Rage Power with the red. I'm going to use this green to play No, hold on to Tranquility. I'll play Ice Bolt Sideways Power with a green and Universal Power. And that's enough to kill the Magic Familiars. Familiars are dead. I already lost a reputation. I get 5 fame. I go from 16 up to 21. And we're going to clean up my play area. So I am pulling enemies I do not want to see. It's like max pain, man. First the Fire Golems, then the Magic Familiars. Those are not good draws. I would not have used Tranquility before rolling the dice. That wouldn't have made any sense, but I will get Fireball. I'm going to add that to the top of my deck. I'm going to draw up to my hand limit. I already have 5 cards in hand, so I actually cannot draw my last 2 cards here. I don't have a green. I'm going to put a little thing on this. I don't have 5 movement to get there. I'm trying to think if I could heal. I think I go up toward the dungeon and just hope I don't roll for another spell. 4 spells would be absolutely absurd. I'm out of crystals, which is not great. Arethia is going to go. Arethia does that. She's going to declare end of round next turn. Fine. My turn. I'm going to use Tranquility to heal 1. Draw my last 2 cards. Arethia declares end of round. And on my turn, I will move 2. Use Fireball sideways with this and Universal Power. So that's move 5. It lets me move here, and I can spend 2 points to explore. And we only have 1 more countryside tile left. Over here is a ruins, which will be face down. I'm going to put it face up because we're going right into the night. We have another keep, and we have ourselves a monster den. So keep, ruins. Again, it should be face down. I'm putting it face up. 2 Mage Tower garrisons to get a spell and an advanced action. Not exactly what I need right now. And that is done. Aretha declares end of round. I'm happy to oblige. These will come here. Let's get the 2 cameras. So I'm at 21 fame, 3 away from having another command token. I do need to recruit at some point. A dungeon will hopefully give me an artifact. Doing okay with fame. I have 3 wounds. So don't want to take too many more of those. I have no crystals, which is a problem. I had to use a lot of them to get what I needed to get done. All right. Hello, city level 11. Sounds crazy. Maha, we've made him sweat. Nathaniel, what's up, Slay King? Nathaniel Rez, good luck, Greg. Don't ever think of facing a level 16 city. Go for Fireball, agree for Fireball, get another Mage Tower. That worked well. Yeah, well. It did. I'm a little worried. Especially I'm not adding to Arethia in a way that's really great. I'm adding a dual color card right now, which doesn't really matter because she has no blue crystals. So I'm essentially adding another white card and another red crystal. So I've added a red card, essentially a white card, and a white and a red crystal, which is not good management of the dummy player by any means. So red crystal for burning shield. Oh, that's green. Red crystal for burning shield. The other Christmas color. The new spell coming out is Mana Bolts. That'd be great if I actually had mana. We're going to add that. The new advanced action in the advanced action offer is Ambush. We're going to get new units. We have the Utum Swordsmen. We have the Herbalists. And we have the Guardian Golems. Rerolling the dice for the source. Amazing. It's a not an awful roll for once. It is a blue, a red, and a white. I'm going to shuffle up Arethia's deck. Once I get to 24, I'll start getting 6 cards, which will be helpful. So hopefully I could get into that dungeon, kill a monster fairly quickly. Remember, my units do not fit down there, so they will not be coming with me, unfortunately, but I do have this motivation skill, which should make life a bit easier. All right, so drawing my starting hand, we'll get back to 3 cameras. And what do we get? We have Fireball. That could be helpful down against a monster. Stamina, 1 wound, a Tranquility, and Improvisation. I'm going to choose... I think I choose Great Start. No, maybe. Early Bird, Great Start. I have Motivation. Right Moment is kind of stupid. Great Start in the last day could be really good if I manage to keep it. Do I just want to go first? Especially I'm worried about Arethia just racing through this. I'll take Early Bird and hope I don't roll a 5. Ugh. I rolled a 5. That's how that works. All right, Great Start's out. I'm first. Hope that was worth it. Probably not. It's amazing. Don't roll this. Bam! That's what I do. We are going to go first. I'm going to use my Motivation skill to get 2 more cards and a green mana. Swiftness and Swiftness. I'm going to use the green mana. Oh, I can only... Of course, I did not pull another wound. But I can use the mana with Universal Power and make that work. Great. I'm going to use Stamina for move 2, Swiftness for move 2. I'm going to enter... Yeah, I'm going to enter and hope for the best. So pulling a random monster. Oh, the Cryptworm. So range attack is garbage against him. I don't think I can block him and defeat him because it's 6 and 6. Well, this is going well. This is going well. Yeah, I cannot block and defeat Mr. Cryptworm. So my fireball attack was feeling good. But yeah, it just didn't come together. Sorry, I'm going to take 2 wounds because I'm not defeating this dude. Now I'm attacking. I'm going to use improvisation and discarding swiftness for attack 3, and then I'm going to use fireball, and I'm going to power it with this. Oh, why am I even doing that? I'll just use improvisation sideways. I'll power fireball, I'll do improvisation sideways. That's attack 6. I've killed the Cryptworm. After the battle, I'm going to use the green mana I got from Motivation to get heal 2, to get rid of the 2 wounds that I just got. So I still only have 3 wounds in my deck. I'm going to get 5 fame for defeating the Cryptworm, so that gets me up to 26. I'm going to clean up my play area. This goes here, rolling this die. It's green. And I'm going to roll a random mana die to get a reward. Do not be a... Oh my gosh. Do not be a spell. Bam! Like... Yeah. That's... I just don't have the mana. I'm very, very mana poor. Thinking about using Charm. I won't have the mana for Mana Bolt. I just won't. I don't love Misform, but I think Charm makes a little bit of sense. Especially since I do need to recruit some units. I'm going to take my extra command token before I forget. We'll do some Charm. Bam. That goes there. And I drew to my hand limit. So I get 4 more cards. So we have Charm. We have Flame Wave. Ice Bolt. And Promise. Whoo! But remember, we're doing okay instead of the deck. This next round should be about crystals and units. But remember, red is like green, just different. Silverfear says, hello! Joining late today. I had my own live stream for work. Training sessions are no fun to run. Rethink may be better here, actually. Yeah, in hindsight, I was getting a little greedy with the Tranquility, and I was feeling a little bit too confident with the fireball that I had. Joseph Pasuko gives me a super chat. Thank you very much, sir. A little fist bump pair. That's great. Hey, you were asking for a second. What would you got it? This one extra. Joseph Pasuko said, I played the solo Conquest 10 times. I keep getting beat up. Decided I'm going to lower the city levels until I get better. Hope all is well. Yeah, man, that's a great way to learn, man. Just drop it down. I mean, I'm going to get my ass kicked today, I think. Sagitt smiles. This is completely okay. Keep on keeping on. Never get intimidated. This game is a slow burn. Or a fast burn. Because I am burning the heck up right now. Woof. All right. Well, interesting. How can I magically get 12 crystals is the question. I need to get to a place where I can recruit too. I mean, I'm tempted to get back to there just to recruit, but I also want to keep moving forward. Ugh. It's all sorts of sad. All right, Arethea, what you got for me? She has a white. She has a white. She has a green. That's nice. So she has 15 cards left in her deck. My turn. I have a Flame Wall and a Charm. I think I use the Ice Bolt just to get the blue in my inventory. I just need crystals. I have none of them. Actually, I'll probably end up doing that, but let me see what's around the corner before I totally commit. So I'm going to play Swiftness. I'm going to put the last countryside tile out. And this countryside tile is coming here. Oh, another nothing burger. Just a measly orc. What can I get in the village? The herbalists, which aren't the worst idea, I guess. I could also get some healing there. All right, that will go there. It is the orc war beasts. I'm going to play Ice Bolt to get myself a blue crystal. I'm going to power Interesting. Influence 4, fuses during interaction, and either gain a crystal area or getting discounted 3 towards a cost of 1 unit. I think I get myself set up. I don't want to use the white, which is a thing. I don't want to waste Flame Wave, but I still have, well, I already used Fireball. This is interesting. But Herbalist gives me green mana, lets me ready units. Alright, I'm gonna, I have so many options, but not really. Alright, I'm going to play Flame Wave power it, quote unquote, with this blue and universal power to move 3 just to get me a little bit closer to that. I'm drawing out to my hand limit, which is 6. Let me clean up my play area. That's a green. I wanted to save the white there for charm for sure. So I'm going to draw this. It's will focus, mana draw, and crystal joy. Don't mind that. We're going to Arethia's turn. Arethia gets a red, and a blue. Amazing. So Arethia still has 12 cards in her deck. My turn. I got 0 movement. Yikes. I need move 2. All right, I'm going to use mana draw. I can use an additional mana die from the source. I'm going to use 1 mana die with... I can get a white from that. Influence 4. Yeah, I can use 1 mana die with crystal joy and universal power. And that's move 3 that gets me into the village. I'm going to use Will Focus, and this green. Oh, that's not going to work. Now I'm going to use Will Focus to get a white. I'm going to use the white to power. This Will Focus will get me a white. Use that to power Charm. That gives me influence 4. And I have this over here. It gives me influence 4 because I could use 2 dice from the source. All right, so influence 4. If used during interaction, I can gain a crystal of any color. I will get a red because I have some very strong red spells that I want to be able to use. Or I could get a discount toward a unit. I do not want that. Instead, I have a total of influence 8. I'm going to use 3 points of influence to heal a wound. Now remember, I'm modified by that by -1. So it's actually 8 minus 1, so I have 7. So I use 3 points to do that. I have 4 points remaining. I'm going to get the Herbalists. And that will give me some more healing potential, which will hopefully get these wounds out of my deck. My hand rounds turns over. I rolled that. It's a red and a green. Universal power has been saving my arse. I have not had much to work with otherwise, and I do not want to lose any more reputation by pillaging this village, so that's something to keep in mind. I have exactly 2 wounds left on my deck, and I will try to save them up to heal them with the Herbalists. My turn, my drawing to my hand limit, 6 cards. I have Agility, I have March, I have Rage, I have Rage, and I have Threaten, and I have 1 of the 2 wounds remaining in my deck. We go to Arethia's turn. Arethia pulls off a red, she pulls off a blue, she pulls off a blue. Amazing. So she still has 9 cards left in her deck. I'm going to be blowing past her this round. I'm going to power March with a green that gives me move 4. I'm going to use 2 points of movement to reveal a core tile there. It is not a city. It's a keep and a deep mine and 2 orcs. So we're going to have the first orc here is the Cthulhu Panda Bear Baby thing, whose name I always forget. This dude is the Wolf Rider. Wolf Rider has attack 3 with swiftness. We're going to have a keep token, and one more point of movement, I can potentially just take it down this turn. Let's see what it is. It is revealed because it is day. It is the Utum Swordsman. I kind of like going this way. I don't want to reveal the city there. I want to approach the city from the north. And I think the opportunities to maybe get 2 keeps here is pretty strong, and then get some reputation back with those orcs, I think gives me some interesting possibilities. So I still have 2 more points of movement. I'm going to use Threaten Sideways. Ooh, if I get there too. Oh, I get the Golems or the Swordsman. So let me not use that sideways. Let me use Agility. So I have 4 points of movement. It is day. That's more than enough to get into here. I'm going to lose a reputation for sieging a fortified site. So I'm at -2. I'm going to use the Utum Guardsman to block. It counts twice against a unit with swiftness. And then I will use both my rages to defeat that dude. That gives me 3 fame. I go from 26 to 29. And I'm going to have +1 card draw next turn and hopefully be able to recruit a unit while I'm here. All right, rolling this die. It is white. You're out. And done. Drawing to my hand limit, which is 6 +1 because of the keep. So that's a 2nd wound. So expose, threaten, march, determination, 2 wounds, and the 1 more card because of the keep. We have stamina. I think I recruit, heal. I'm going to have plenty of turns to do this too, so yeah, no sense using any of my crystals to make this happen. So we're going with Arethia's turn. It's a white, a red, and a green. So she has not triggered any extra draws. She's going to get another red card on her deck, which isn't great. I don't think I could stop it though. This turn, I'm going to use the Herbalists in the green to heal 2. And -2 on reputation. If I use a stronger effect of threaten, I'm going to -3, which isn't great. I need 9 influence. Maybe I don't heal 2. There's really no point in healing those right now. If I re-ready that. Let me not heal the 2 just yet. I'm going to use the Herbalists to re-ready the Utum Guardsman. I'm going to use the Utum Guardsman to block 4, and now I just need attack 3. I will use expose, range attack 2. I don't think that's going to be all that helpful right now, so I'm going to use that sideways, power it with a white, and that's with universal powers, attack 3. I've done enough to kill the Prowler. I think it's a Prowler. I think I always confuse the skirmishers and the Prowlers. Whatever. It is what it is. He's he's dead. Whatever he is. I get 1 reputation back plus 3 fame. I get from 29 to 32. that would have been in that turn. So I roll that die. So I did not heal the 2. I might regret that next round, but I think that was the right move for this round. Arethia, green, white, blue. So that's awesome. Ooh. I could take Intimidate from her, I think. That's 3 more fame. Alright. I'm going to recruit something. I need 8 to get that dude. And 7 to get the Utham Guardsman. Great. I'm going to spend Threaten. That gives me Influence 5. I'm going to use this sideways with this blue. That's going to give me Influence 8. And I'm going to get the Utham, the Guardian Golems. That's a -1 to Reputation because I use a stronger effect of Threaten. I roll this. It's gold. Arethia's turn. 1, 2, 3. She's going to declare end of round next turn. My turn. I'm using March, moving 4. And then I'm going to take on the Wolf Riders. The Wolf Riders are attacking with a 3 with swiftness. I'm not going to block them. I'm going to assign that damage to the Guardian Golems. The Guardian Golems absorb it all without taking a wound. And then I'm going to use the Golems for attack 2, plus Determination for attack 2. That's attack 4. That kills the Wolf Riders. Plus 1 Reputation, plus 3 Fame. Gets me to 35. Nice little level up. I'm going to roll this. That's a black. I'll get my reward. I'll get my level up. So we have the cooperative skill or that. I don't love either. I do want the bottom thing. Anyway, I'm going to take Arethia's skill. Guarantee myself a black mana when I want it. And that means I have to take Intimidate. But that's fine with me. End of my turn, I draw up to this. Arethia declares end of round. I'm going to do this and this with Universal Power and Explore. The Red City. All right. Could have been worse. So level 11 Red City. We're going to get some ruins face up. This should have also revealed. That's fine. It's a nice little keep right there. Could be good thing to attack. The problem is if I go into that keep to attack it, it does mean I'm going to have to deal with that dragon, and that might not be the thing I want to do. What are the ruins? The ruins are an orc and a dragon to get an artifact and an advanced action. Also tempting. I should have rolled this. That goes here. This is here. Oh, yeah, this, my bad. This, I haven't done the cleanup yet, so fine. Red City comes out here. We get 2 dragons. Dragon on dragon crimes, kids. I mean, I want to mess with that ruins, but I mean, the wrong dragon comes off, and you're asking for trouble. The nice thing about the Red City too is you get to that hills, and I could really just get a couple more red crystals. So yeah, high dragon and a swamp dragon, not the worst by any means. These are just going to go on my deck, so I'll take them now. Let me get over to the 3 cameras, or the 2 cameras, so you can kind of see where I'm at. So I just leveled up. Again, I got 6 fame from those last 2 works, and then I'm only at -1 on reputation. Shuffling my deck, there are 2 wounds left in here. Let's flip this skill back over. I don't absolutely love my units, but there are 3 of them, so that's a step in the right direction. This comes down, this flips, it is Explosive Bolt. All right, this will go here. We're going to set up the offer. We're going to have a advanced unit is the Autumn Guardians. We have a regular unit, which is the peasants, and then again another elite unit here is the heroes. I'm gonna get the red city set up, I think. So a level 11 city for red is going to give me one monster, one Mage Tower. Again, face down, just find the ridge. And 3 cities. Woo! Alright, what's going on? Uh-oh. Missing a lot of chat. Sorry, I was very, very enthralled. The best little conquest I've done is a 710 Wolfhawk. That's great. Thank you. I will. Until watching this guy, I've only got up to 811 or so. I was inspired to advance further. That guy have close to 400 hours in this game, so could go back to the tower for the golems. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the game gets more stressful on higher difficulties, so I don't go high unless I've played a couple games before. Charm Possess is not as bad, says Madi. I kind of had to get it the first time in kind of same situation in dungeon. Since then, it's one of my favorite spells. It's more useful. No, it's great. I'm worried about having too many spells, and I've had a hard time building on my inventory because I've just been pulling very, very tough enemies, which has kind of put me in a little bit of a desperation mode. Again, having to spam universal power is very strong. It's very mana intensive too if you're not careful. Jim says, in this moment, you'll need one more unit. I still try to finish the 2 Ultimate Editions I mixed in one game. What's up, Jim? Yeah, Jim's got some crazy, like, 2 edition thing. It looks cool, man. I mean, definitely put up, like, look what Warlord Drake did with Return of Apocalypse, and then maybe develop some kind of couple of page instruction sheet for it. Man, I think people will really dig it. Possess is slightly situational though. At high levels like this, you really have to measure the impact, the cost of all cards very thoroughly. Joseph, I guess I need to put in a few more 100 hours. Sad, you don't need to. I think it's completely fair to play this game more casually. Some of just enjoy pushing ourselves. Probably the most action-heavy tile in the entire game. Oh yeah, for sure. What is the strategy reasoning behind approaching the city from the north instead of just dropping it up top? Approaching from the north is just a more favorable approach, almost guaranteed. Usually a Draconum or Orcs on the south side, which get provoked when moving to the city. Tile placement is another one of those higher level decisions you get to past 150 hours played or so. Let's face it, you always confuse most enemy units with most other enemy units just in very specific pairs or triplets. Wow, Rethia has been your best buddy. Yeah, Rethia was amazing to me. Well, folks, it has been great. I have to bail. We are starting our gaming session soon. Best of luck with this. Thank you for setting up nicely as long as you can manage some extra crystals. Reveal the keep. Thank you, Saget. We'll catch us later. Cheers. Go Team Manticore and Netanel. Don't forget a red crystal from the skill. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Good point. Yeah, my last turn, I should have just exhausted that, taken a red and another red. Yeah, good call. Good call. So those like little min-maxy things that could actually pay huge dividends. All right, so we get the blue. From Mistform, we're going to do this. This comes off. It is steady tempo. And here we have Demolish. I don't mind that, potentially. All right. We're going to, I already did the unit offer. We are going to the round number 4. I'll probably take Sparing Power. I roll that. It's a green, a white, and a red. Woo! All right, let's get the 3 cameras and see what's up. So I'm drawing 6 cards, 7 cards, and I'm still next to my keep. Yeah, I'm tempted to mess with that ruins. I just don't know if I have the options to really make that work. I mean, the other option is I do this keep, kill that dragon. And I'm good with red crystals, so the mine is less attractive. Doing a non-artifact game would be an interesting way to pull this one off. So we get March, we get Ice Bolt, we get Rage, Wound, Determination, Swiftness, and Crystal Joy. That's one way to get some crystals. Yeah, I think I take Sparing Power, try to go big this round. So Sparing Power it is. That means I have to roll for Arethia. She will be going first. So she takes 2, is not here. She takes Preparation out for me, which doesn't make me happy. I would have wanted that in round number 6 for sure. But Arethia is first. Hopefully she continues to be kind to me. I should add another one of her skills here. It's her motivation. So having 2 motivations is nice. You just can't stack them. You can't use 2 motivations on the same turn, but having 2 options to do a motivation in the same round is nice. All right, so Arethia continues to be nice. We get a blue, green, green. My turn. Yeah, I think my path here is kill, kill, in. Sparing Power. For attack. This gives me a really nice chance at a big hand, especially with the motivation. Four. All right, what's the move in? It's 4 to move in. Did I draw? It's fine. So 2 to go in. So 2 for swiftness, 2 for march. That's 4 movement. I go in, lose a reputation for sieging a fortified site. I'm gonna block them with the Utham Guardsman. Now I need 4 attack. I'm gonna play Rage with a red, and that's enough to defeat him. That gives me 3 fame, gets me to 38. Rolling this, it's a white. And then I can use the Herbalist to get the Utham Guardsman back, which will become very handy against the Swamp Dragon. I'm going to draw up to my hand limit. Can I recruit any of these in a keep? The heroes can be recruited in a keep, but then I'm going to need 2 influence to use them. If I get rid of the Herbalist, but again, -2, I would need 11 influence to get them. It's going to be tough. And then 2 more influence to actually use them when I siege the city. So don't love that math. I'm going to get 4 more units, or 4 more cards. Because again, it's 6 plus 2 because I have 2 keeps on the board and I am on top of one of them. So we get agility, we get a swiftness, we get improvisation, and we get flame wall. I think that's my bingo card to take on the Red City. Arethia's turn. It's a blue, it's a green, it's a blue-white. So there's some debate how to play this. I play it that it counts as both. That is the most draconian way to play it. So since I have 1 blue and 2 whites, I'm pulling off 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3. So there's 10 more cards left in Arethia's deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. A lot of people play it. It's either just equal to the most. There's never been an official FAQ on it, and it's is one of those things. My turn. Sparing power. I think I take out the Swamp Dragon. That'll give me a chance to approach. Oh, what's that move? That's 5 move. Yeah, not a lot in the way of crystals. All right, 9. It's fine. Agility could be nice. If I move 4, range attack, 2 points of move for 1 point of range attack. If I can get it exposed, that'd also be good. Get mana draw, 2 black crystals. I get a black crystal there, or black mana there. Yeah, the question is, whether I'm trying to move an attack or just attack. 5. Nice. How do I want to kill you? A 4 more block. And I'm not pulling good there. All right. So I'm going to attack the Swamp Dragon. I'm not exactly sure how I'm doing this yet, but I'm going to figure it out. So I'm going to use Utham Guardsman, counts twice against a opponent with swiftness. So that's basically the equivalent of block 8. I need 2 more block to officially block this sucker. I'm going to use Determination. That's enough to block. Now I just need 9 points of attack. If I do Improvisation with this and Universal Power, that gives me attack 4. And now I just need 5 more points of attack. I could do Agility, Power with the white, move forward. During combat, I can get 1 attack for 1 point of movement. That I think will work. So that's 4. I need 1 more point of attack. I will play. I'm gonna save Crystal Joy. How many movement points do I have left? I should have enough movement. I just need to get 4 and then 2 more. So I'll use Stamina Sideways to get attack 9. So I got 4 points of attack from Improvisation because I powered it with the red, which is the same color as the card. And then we have a Universal Power. I did Agility, which is the stronger effect. I get 1 point of attack for points of movement. So that's going to be 6 points of movement. So that's a total enough to kill it. And we blocked it with the Utham Guardsman and then Determination. So Dragon is out. +2 Reputation, +7 Fame. We go from 38 up to 45. I'm going to roll this die. It's a blue. This goes here. These come back. Still have my motivation skill. Still have 2 cards with sparing power. And I think we're good. I do want to get Tranquility and hopefully get this wound out of my hand before long. And then we can maybe get a couple of turns where I can use Crystal Joy and get some more crystals in my inventory. So drawing 4 more cards. We have Expose, like to see that. There's Tranquility. There's Stamina, and there's Intimidate. So I need my other wound, and then I'll try to save that green of the source so I can get rid of the wounds in my deck. It's been a while since I've had time to watch, so I don't know how long it's been. What's up, Del Goom? But the camera in your hand really makes the game much easier to follow. Thanks for adding it. No, thank you for the comment. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to how to make it work. My system doesn't always love it, but I do agree it's been a really nice addition for sure. Oh, it's only 3 points of movement to get into the desert. That's nice. That is nice. So it'd be 6 points of movement to get there, because there's some more crystal options. That's a thing. Alright, Arethia's third turn. So it's a white. It's a white. Don't be red. It's a green. Great. She still has 7 more cards there. My turn. I'm going to spare power. This is my third turn for the round. And I want to get adjacent for sure. So I'm going to move. Get that. Yeah, I just don't know if Crystal Joy is bringing it enough. All right, let me do this. Use that sideways. I'll just heal 1, I think, because the wound could be there. I got to get into I have to make sure I get all the good cards in my hand. So I'll use this sideways. I'm going to get a green mana from that. If I'm using Tranquility, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll use move 3 with Universal Power. It gets me into here. It's only 3 movement points to get there during the night. So I'll be able to see all of that, which is great. I'm going to use Tranquility and get rid of this 1 wound. Lets me draw some more cards. And end of my turn, we'll get to reveal all of these guys. So we have some Illusionists. We have the Hydra. We have the Amhotep Gunners. We have the Grim Legionnaires, and then finally we have the other Grim Legionnaires. That is a lot of points. Remember, the Grim Legionnaires are going to have Brutal added to them. So that's wonderful. Woof, it's 44 points of damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage. So I'm going to have to take 1 of them out for sure. Probably going to end up disbanding a unit. It's a lot of physical attack. I mean, again, so the Red City, all physical attacks gain brutal. So Grim Legionnaires both have a physical attack of an 11. So they know now they both have brutal there. That's brutal. It's it puts the brutal in brutal. So if I get that there, I think that's fine. I'm gonna re-roll this. It is gold. This comes here. I'm still adjacent to my 1 keep. This would be 3 movement to get there, get some more red crystals. So we'll see if I want to do that. We have Charm. So Charm Possess. 1 enemy does not attack. In the attack phase, it gains its attack value equal to its elements, but ignore special abilities. You can target other enemies with that attack. Possess might work well with the Amhotep Freezers, because then I could just use them to kill the Illusionist. Now remember, it can't use it on the Grim Legionnaires because the Grim Legionnaires have arcane immunity. And that's unfortunate. So we get swiftness, we have charm, and we have a promise. All right, fourth turn for Arethea. It's a blue, it's a white, 2 more. I definitely need more white crystals, and I could use a red. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spare power. I'm going to move 2, 3, gets over into this red mine. I'm going to use the blue and the I'll use the blue and the source to give me a white in my inventory. And end of my turn, since I'm ending in a mine, I'm going to get a red crystal. I'm going to roll that up. It's a green. That could be good, actually. I still have the Goldyx's concentration, which could be very nice. And I draw it on my hand limit. I'm no longer adjacent, but that's fine. My hand limit's 6. I have the motivation, and I'm going to get all my cards with sparing power. So I'm going to get all the cards that I want in my hand. March. Excellent. Arethea's turn. She's going to declare end of round next round. My turn. Using motivation. Get these 2 cards. Using these 4 cards with sparing power. I'm going to get back to 2 cards, and I'm just going to set up like a play area in front of me because there's a lot happening. I'm going to get rid of these 2 enemies. I did not defeat them. I'll get rid of that ruins. I'll get rid of all these because they're just going to get in the way. So here are all the cards in my hand. We have 1 wound, which is fine. We have Intimidate. We have Flame Wave. We have Ice Bolt. Charm. Expose. Threaten. Will Focus. March. Rage. Fireball. And Mana Draw. I'm going to use Arethea's skill to get a red crystal and a black mana. I have to spend the move 2 to go in, so I'm going to take that off. Cards I'm using are going to go sideways. This wound doesn't matter. I'm going to put it over here, sideways. Mana draw. Will focus. Okay, a lot going on. I have the 1 black mana. I think I'm going to want all 3. Oh yeah, wolf. Enemies lose all fortifications. Yeah, possess, I don't think is the most useful because I can't use it on the Grim Legionnaires. I'm not sure. I guess I could get attack 6 with the, that's a weird thing. I think I get attack 6 with the Hydra, which is pretty wild. All right, let me do this. I'm going to use this. I got also a green mana from the motivation skill. I'm going to use this white to turn this into a black and get 2 blacks. So I know I'm doing a red there, a red there. I still have a green or a white at my disposal. I'm going to have to use the white, and I just don't know if I'm going to use it on possess or on expose. But that's the extent of my mana. So I have that, I have this, I have this. I have this green, which should work very well with Will Focus. I have this extra red here too, which is probably going to go on Intimidate. I have Universal Power, which honestly is just going to be wasted. I have the Golems. Could also potentially disband somebody here too. Not so sure I want to deal with a monster. Knight, I could use Universal Power with that. Alright, let's figure out wounds, and then we'll figure out what the heck I need to kill. So, Siege Attack 8 with the Fireball is definitely going to be one wound, but I'm absolutely doing that. I'm going to, 22 points of damage for either of the Grim Legionnaires is just obviously not something I can stomach. I think I might be using Flame Wave to block one of them, because this fire blocks 7, +2 for each enemy I'm facing. So I think that's like the first time in the history of my life that I'm going to use the Flame Wave for the block instead of the attack, which is fine. The rest of these wounds aren't bad. This is 4 points of damage though. Man, yeah, it's kind of bad. I don't know what he's going to be doing, so I'm going to want to kill him. I'm going to want to... He'll probably disband the Utham Guardsman if I don't deal with him. I need to kill him. Worst case, I'm taking wounds from the Hydra, and it would be 4 points of damage. That's 2 wounds. 4 points of damage. That's 2 wounds, and 4 points of damage. That's 2 wounds. So there's a lot of dudes that I have a vested interest in killing in the range phase. I could also see what the monster is and just let the illusionist attack, but if it's Medusa, that's going to be a problem. Because Medusa is awful. Alright. Block 2. Block 2. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to do Will Focus. I'm going to play Ice Bolt to get the stronger effect +3. And then Fireball gives me 8. And then Expose. All enemies can lose. I'll have all enemies lose resistances and then range attack 3. I'm sorry, I'll have all enemies lose all fortifications and then they have just range attack 3. That's worse. Nope. I'm not going to do expose. Oh, I need to do expose. This dude doesn't have any fortifications anyway. What I could do is just do expose for the range attack 2 against 1. Siege attack 8. Oh, the math is just super awkward. The math is super awkward right now. Here's what I'm going to do with the Hydra. I'm going to do block 2 with rage. So 2 of these ones go away. I'm using the Guardian Golems to block 2. So another 2 of these ones go away. I think I use possess. So this is used. That's 2 wounds there. Taking a 1 wound from Firestorm. Definitely don't want to get knocked out. This Lava Dragon, I'm going to just move over to the side for now. I can use Charm, Possess on the Amatef Freezers. This ranged ice attack will not work on him. So I don't even know if expose is worth it. Don't think it is. I can't get up to 20. Range attack. I'm maxing out at 14 right now. Super inefficient. The fact that the freezers have fire resistance and the Hydra has ice resistance, so it's really tripping me up right now. Because I'm trying to combine a fire attack and an ice attack. And I'm getting there in the most inefficient way. I'm using 14 points of damage to kill 1 Grim Legionnaire, and I can't really lump it up with anything else. Again, the Grim Legionnaires cannot be fortified. Thematically, they're out in front of the rest of the enemies. Like, what's up? But I think I can get through this without taking many wounds. Have a very small garrison left to deal with next round, and I think that's best case scenario. So I'm going to use expose and threaten sideways to block the 3rd attack from the Hydra. I'm going to use the fireball and the ice bolt to kill 1 of the Grim Legionnaires. And then the only thing that I'm going to block these Grim Legionnaires with Flame Wave. I'm going to possess the Amatef Freezers. And then the only thing I have right now is I'm about to get attacked by the monster from here. And I mean, I'm just running out of good monsters. I mean, it's probably going to be Medusa, right? Or the werewolf. Oof. There's not a lot of elemental attack in here. It's the problem. And I can assign wounds to both the golems and the guardsmen. I just hope it's not Medusa. It is the Minotaur, so that's not terrible. So the Minotaur, I will use him to wound the guardsmen, and we're going to use him to wound. So he already has brutal, so it doesn't double brutal, so it's 10 points of damage. So 5 points assigned to the guardsmen. The remaining 5, 3 assigned to the golems are absorbed. There's a balance of 2. Again, that's how the physical resistance works for the golems. This now I've wounded them as well, and then the Minotaur goes away. In the attack phase, I'm going to use the Amulet Freezers, Ice Attack 3 to kill the illusionists. That was the end result of Possess. And now I have Attack 7 from Intimidate. I'm going to lose 2 Reputation. That's 7 physical attack I'm going to use to kill the Amulet Freezers. So they're out. So all I have is the Hydra. Yeah, I don't think there's something. I do have the guardsmen. Maybe that physical attack nonsense. Maybe I'm better off killing the Hydra. Block 2, block 2. Yeah, I'm pretty set up to deal with the freezers. I'll kill Hydra because it's just that 12 points of damage to assign is a lot. It's a lot. So, Illusionist, oh, it's 7 fame. Is that going to change a level up? That's a question. So, 4 plus 8 is 12. That gets me to 57. Plus 5 would get me to 62. I'm going to kill the freezers just so I get the 7. So I can get 2 level ups, which is going to be more important. Alright, cleaning up my play area. I used all my mana. All my mana is out. This does not get rerolled as per the stronger effective mana draw. This goes here. I lose a reputation for sieging a fortified site. I don't think I did that yet. I lost 3 reputation total, 1 for sieging the fortified site, and 2 for using the stronger effective intimidate. These cards go away. This should be, why do I have an Arethea? Why do I have the wrong thing? This is here, this should be here. Great. This dragon will come back here. And I go back there. I end my turn on the red mine. I get a red crystal. I'm going to get a bunch of fame. We get 8, 12, 19 points of fame. These can come here. These will come here. I added 1 wound to my hand, so I have 2 wounds on my hand, and I have 2 wounded units. This should be here. That's good. So 19 points of fame, 45 plus 19 gets me up to 64. That's going to be 2 level ups. So my armor is now 4, which means the Hydra is not that annoying anymore. It's just 1 point of damage each. And then I'm going to get another skill. So I can get flight, which is probably better. Although maybe not important enough. I definitely don't want to give explosive bolt to Arethea. So I will take flight just so I can get explosive bolt. That will go there. I am going to bring this down. This goes here. I have to add some shields to the city. I defeated 3 enemies, so there are 3 shields. Arethia declares end of round. I have 1 card and 2 wounds in my hand. So end of round. I'll take a full turn just so I can get another crystal. I will use this. She didn't declare end of round already. I'm pretty sure she didn't. So I'm going to use this, and we will explore. And then end of my turn, I'll get another red crystal. So exploring, is it the last city? It is. So blue city, right here, dragon in my face. The blue city is going to be teamed up with the green city. So it's a level 20, level 16 Megapolis. We'll deal with setting that up in the in between the rounds. So this rolls. We have to set up a dragon there. Lots of dragons. It's kind of good that came out there, because remember, this is the coastline, so I would not have been able to explore there. We'll take that Orc War Beast off. That is the Ice Dragon. Oh, wonderful. Someone's glad they have Firestorm. Alright, shuffled my D deck. This comes up, this goes up. We'll start looking at my skills. Again, here we are. Gonna get some new units. 2 units in the offer. 2 elite units. We have sorcerers and Amhotep freezers, and then the regular units we have the herbalists. The herbalists. All right, setting up for 3rd day. So rolling those, we get a blue, a green, and a white. We're gonna add another one of Arethia's skills here. It's like +1 fire siege attack or physical siege attack. Yeah, burning power. Ambush gets added to Arethia's deck. These will come down. And we're adding a blue crystal. Mana Bolt has cycled all the way to the bottom here. And the new spell is meditation. So that's all done. Let me check the comments. Maddie, retracted, use 3 dark mana spell effects on 1 turn. Life out, nice cleanup. You gotta rumble because the end of this dragon on Dragon Crown later on. Good luck. Thank you, Jonathan. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for stopping in. All right. Whoo! I'm not next to my keep, but I think it was good to get all the crystals I was getting. Do have a motivation. Let's see what my opening hand is here. Rethink could be good. Make sure I go first. Oh yeah, right moment is idiotic for a solo game. So we've shuffled Arethia's deck. We're here. Let me get to 3 cameras. All right, I'm taking Rethink for sure. We'll just figure out what I want to rethink. I'm drawing 6 cards. So I'm no longer adjacent to my keep. We have Ice Bolt. We have Crystal Joy. We have Flame Wave. Oh, that's an excellent start. We have Expose. And we have Mana Draw. And we have Fireball. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. 2 Expose, Flame Wave. I might kill that Ice Dragon while I have the chance, to be honest with you. There's some benefits there for sure. I'm going to rethink up to 3 cards. It's not much I want to rethink, to be honest. I'm not going to rethink any of that. I'm just going to let it ride. Let it ride. I'm first. I'm going to have to kill that dragon eventually to get to the Megapolis, so I'm just going to do it now. So I'm playing Fireball for range attack 5, and I'm playing Expose with this. So I'm targeting that enemy, loses all resistances, range attack 2, that's range attack 7 total. It is dead. So 2 reputation bump, and then 8 fame, 64 up to 72. Out. Rolling that. It is blue. This comes away. What an excellent first turn. And I draw 2 more cards, and I ended there, so I get another red crystal. So we get a wound. We get a rage. Arethia's turn. Arethia gets a white, a blue, and a... This got moved down, sorry about that, and a green. No green crystals. So Arethia has 20 cards in her deck. She should have 17 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Excellent. I am going to use this blue. This, it's not a blue. It's a different color. I'm going to use that green to heal 2 to heal my Utham Guardsman. I'm going to no movement. It doesn't make sense to rest. I have no. Oh, I could use flight. Oh, interesting. Yeah, let me fly over here. Now I'll get my keep extra cards, which is nice. I don't need any more red crystals, or wait, I could do it this way. I'm going to use mana draw to use another. I'm going to use this, power it with the blue. I take whatever color I want. I'm going to take a red or a green. End of my turn, I get another red. I do not want to discard to bring it back into my hand, so I'm just going to chill. I will actually, I don't even need that other red. It's fine. I'll use flight on the same turn. Let me get next to my keeps. And I'll roll this. It is black. These cards come out. I draw to my hand limit, which is 6 plus 2, so I draw up to 8. I draw 4 more cards. So a rage, a promise, a tranquility, and a threaten. Yeah, I think I'm missing this one, to be honest. Arethia's turn. Wait, I have to re-roll this, because again I used 2. There's another blue. Determination. It's a blue. It's a white. It's a white. 2 more. 1, 2. 12 cards left. Do I have range? If I get the range attack 8, I need some swiftnesses. Still haven't pulled a movement. I'm going to use my motivation, draw 2 more cards. So wound and explosive bolt. I'm going to use, and the green mana I get from motivation because I have the least fame. You always have the least fame in a solo game. I'm going to use this tranquility to heal 2 to get my guardian golems back. And I'm also going to rest. Again, that's a healing effect. This motivation should be a special effect. Let me confirm that. It is. You can use special effect and healing effects on the same turns that you rest. So I'm going to now get rid of this threaten. Threaten could come in handy. I'll get rid of this promise and these 2 wounds to get them out of my hand. And I will also drop I'll drop the threaten and the rage as well. Alright, this goes away, clean up my play area. Drawing up to 8, so drawing 4 more cards. There's a move, there's agility, there's a move, and there's a move. I mean, I think I'm just going to have to try to make this work this turn. Because I need to move. Arethea gets a blue-white, a green, and a white, so 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Realistically, that means she's going to have 2 more turns to declare end of round. My turn. I am moving to... I didn't get... I really wish I had will focus. It's fine. 6. I think this will work. So, moving 2 to go in. I lose a reputation because I'm choosing a fortified site. I can power. I'm going to use this skill to get a red mana and a red crystal. I'm using a red mana to get fire block 7, and then the Utham Guardsman to get 4 more block. So I blocked the Grim Legionnaires. I'm going to use the... Yeah, I wasn't... Unfortunately, I just didn't have the 10 range attack. I'm going to use the Golems to get block 2. I'm going to use this Rage to get block 2. And then I might take 1 wound, because again, the Brutal will make that 4 points of damage. I might take 1 wound. I might take that back. Now I need 16 points of physical block, or physical attack. So I can play Agility. During combat this turn, I get 1. I can spend move points to get attack 1 for each. So again, it's reset to 0. Now I'm spending all the move points I have. So that's 2 points of move. That's 6 points of move. That's 8 points of movement. So that's attack 8. Am I not going to be able to do this turn? Oh, it's so annoying. I might not block 2 of those. I'll just block 1. That's fine. I'll take 2 wounds. Not a big deal. Because now I have 4 more points of attack. I'm going to need that. So this is 4 attack, and I can use movement points as attack. So that's 6 points of attack there. This is 6 attack. I need 4 more points of attack. I can use explosive bolt sideways with this and universal power. So that's 10 points of attack. I still have Ice Bolt over there. It's fine. I'm just going to use a special effect to get myself a blue crystal. And I've killed everyone that was left. There might have been a way I could have only taken 1 wound. I don't think so. The math was just getting funny. So agility comes in huge. During combat this turn, I get move points, expend move points to get attack 1 for each. So again, this is 2, 6, universal power. That's 10 attack there. Grim Legionnaires were killed. Again, they were blocked in the block phase with flame wall, and the Utham Guardsman. And then I blocked 1 of the attacks of Hydra with the Golems. I took 2 wounds to my hand for the other 2 attacks. Getting up from 3 armor to 4 armor was pretty huge for that. And then I was able to power rage and use the 2 points of movement from stamina to get 6 points of attack to kill the Hydra. I'm going to get 13 fame. I go from 72 to 85. That gives me another command token. Again, the only thing I used Ice Bolt for was to get the blue crystal, and this was my March 2, was what got me into the city to begin with. So I'm gonna roll this die. None of my units are wounded, which makes me happy. These all go here. The red city is conquered. We get 2 more shields on there, so I have influence 5. One of the benefits of killing the dragon was that it got me up to there, so I only have a -2 reduction, so I'm basically +3 going in for recruitment. We're in the red city. I could get the Amatef freezers, so we'll see what I pull to see if that's possible. Remember, I did cycle through some influence cards as I was trying to get a hand good enough to finally take out the rest of that red city. While we're here with a little bit of a lull, let me get out the blue and the green city cards, and we're going to get 8 level 8 enemies for both of them. So with the blue city, level 8 is going to be 2 and 2. So we're going to have 2 Mage Tower garrisons and 2 city garrisons. The green city is going to be 2 and 2 with 2 monsters and 2 city garrisons. Remember, they're all going to have their attacks are either going to gain poison if they're physical attacks, or they're going to gain enhancements if they are elemental attacks. So it's going to be a rough garrison for sure. But I think we defeated the level 11 city with some time left in the first round, or in the third day. So that's a decent place to be. I don't love my units, however, but we'll see if we can't pull this off. Anyway, so this is going to be our final garrison, 8 enemies total, and I'll put them there. Drawing up to my hand limit. Remember, now that I'm the leader of that city, I get the +2 card bonus there, so I'm going to get to draw 9 cards. Oh, I should have 2 wounds in my deck, in my hand, because I took 2 wounds during that battle. So 7 more cards. We have improvisation, love to see that. Intimidate, don't mind that. Charm, will focus, swiftness, determination, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a swiftness. Arethia's turn. Arethia gets rage, druidic paths, and a green, no green crystals. My turn. We are going to recruit a unit. We're going to get the Amhotep freezers. So I'm going to, I don't have a white. I'm going to use will focus to get a white crystal, or white mana. I'm going to use charm. That's influence 4. That's influence 9, -2. I have influence 7. I need 1 more point of influence. I'm just going to use intimidate sideways. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So that's enough to get the freezers, and I can get a crystal of any color I want. I will get a white. So many white spells. White is in. All right, that's the end of my turn. Clean up my play area. Yeah, getting a big hand is going to be tight. You do have to, oh, that monastery came out last round. Oh, I think what should have happened is maximal effect should have come out, would have been there. That would have cycled out. Yeah, I think that's right. I didn't take an advanced action since then. So maximal effect would have come out, been there, gone away. And then this would have come out here. So we have rush of adrenaline, and this comes out here. It's pure magic. I think that's right. It's not obviously mattering too much. So we have one monastery on the board. It will be spared. I assure you of that. All right, I draw to my hand limit. My hand limit is 9. I have a march. So the high dragon, since it has blue ice resistance, it is going to be immune to the effect of the element of freezer, so it can't get it to not attack. Otherwise, we'd be tempted to take it down. Let's see what Arethia does on her turn. She get a white, we get a red, we get a red. So this comes out. She's declaring end of round next turn. I think I stay adjacent to the city just to get the hand bonus and to get the red crystal. All right, I'm going to, and if I stay just in the city, there might be a city, another unit I can recruit early next turn, which could make a big difference. So I'm going to, I do want to see that garrison though. All right, I'm going to do this with universal power. That's move 4. This is move 6. And that'll get me here. That allows me to reveal the garrison. Werewolf, the other Hydra, Savage Monks, Sorcerers, Catapult, the Fauna Masters, Amhotep Freezers, and Altum Mages. Not the worst garrison I've ever seen by any means. I'm going to end my turn there. I roll that, roll the red. Arethia goes. She declares end of round. My turn. I'm going to move 2, 3, end my turn there, get a red crystal. All right, we go to the third night. Go for the artifact. You have more than enough. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it. Oops. My bad. Nothing that matters, but advanced action monastery. It does matter. Great. Okay, I guess it's a quick question. I am back, but we'll have to rewatch the first city assault, but we'll tag left the rest of the journey, pals. What's up, Sajit? Madi, go for the artifact. You're more influence. Artifacts in play. We're back on top of the hill in the previous round. You'd have 1 extra crystal. I wanted to see the garrison. So I recruited, and then I went and I guess I would have revealed it. Oh, that's right, because I could reveal it, and then I could have moved back. Yeah, correct. My bad. I was thinking I had to end my movement there, which is bizarre. Right. As long as I got next to it, I established my place, then I could reveal it, then I could go back. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I did not get the artifact, but we'll see. If I pull a lot of influence, there's definitely an argument. We'll see what I can recruit. I have so many spells. I don't know. It's like one of those things. Of course, it's probably like the ruby ring or something that would have been really awesome. Yeah, Sag is totally right. So what Sag is saying is, like, when I came here, I ended my movement to reveal the city garrison, but I still, once, as soon as I established my location there, so it's not like, you know, I mean, what are the sites that you immediately go to combat? Since I established my location there, like, say there was like a keep there, I would have had to defeat the keep, you know, and that would have ended my turn. Then I could reveal. But since there's nothing there making me like not be established, then I could reveal the garrison and then still use more movement to move back. So that was a smarter play for sure. For sure. So yeah, it was like 9 movement. I don't think I could have done that and spent 12 influence for an artifact. So it's like, what's the upside of getting 2 red crystals and getting information versus you know, getting an artifact, which, you know, sometimes they're not all that you would hope them to be. So we'll see. I will probably regret it. So that is shuffled. My deck is ridiculous. Midnight Meditation, that's not happening. I'm going to go first. I think I have to, especially since Aretha is getting another red crystal. So she is dangerous. That goes into there. This comes down. This goes here. We're going to add this here. It is Song of Wind. This here is Swift Bolts. I already added the red crystal. This comes out. The next one out is Space Bending. We're going to flip this over. Let's take a look at our offer. We have Amhotep Gunners. I will joyously take you. Utem Crossbowmen, and then the Altum Mages. Huh. Okay. I haven't used them in a while. Yeah, that's a good offer. That's a good unit offer. Maybe I can get both of them. That'd be nice. That's really sick. 16 fame to get both of them. 16 influence. Woof. Okay. I see you. That's crazy. We got rid of the ice dragons already, which is nice. That makes me feel a little bit better about where we're at. And honestly, those are not really. We didn't get the White City, which beefs up all these jerks. Yeah, I should be able to go through this pretty easy. You know, the Red City can be really awful in the Megapolis. I feel like we're in a good spot. So, I'm drawing up to my hand limit of 9. Flame Wheel. Determination. Oh, just so everyone can see what's going on. So here's where I'm at on the reputation track. I'm at 85 minus 2, and then we'll get back to it. If you win due to extra crystal, team scouts should be granted some credit. Would you look at that? I mean, I had like the most interesting. I don't know. I don't know why I bother with Facebook sometimes, but there was some dude who's like, the Ultimate Mages are so overpowered, they're not even fun, and I'm like, are they? Like, you can't get them until you siege a city. It's super late. You need the influence. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Just don't take them if you don't like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is good. Get these wounds out of the way. Wait, 9. That's all I get. 9. Yeah. No, it's it's so cheesy though, right? Oh, it's bananas. Okay. I'm good. I feel it. Yeah, man. I want to, like, after the way this started, I don't. Oh, 3 greens. That's That's the draw of dreams. All right, my turn. I'm going to just keep laughing at how ridiculous this is. All right, I'm gonna rest to get these wounds out of my freaking hands because they're awful, and that's great. I think I only have 4 wounds on my deck. I think I don't have many, so I think that makes the most sense. And I don't need the rage. I have enough other power from reds. So I end my turn. I get a red crystal. It is what it is. We're drawing up to 9 again. So tranquility, so that's 6. Will focus is 7. Improvisation is 8. And agility is 9. Do I have a move 2? Oh dear God, I don't want to waste agility on that crap. But I don't think it matters. What's my max influence here? 9. Yeah, I think I get both of those suckers. Oh yeah, I can get both of them. It's really sick. All right, Arethia's turn. It is a white, it is a blue, it is a green. No green crystals. She has 18 cards left. My turn. I'm using... it's even... Yeah, I'm using agility for move 2. Let's get in here. I have influence 3. I need influence... I need influence 20 total. So I need 15 more to get both of them. Right? Because it's 20 total. It cost me 22. I have 5. I need 17 more to get both of them. Is this 20 and I have 3? I need 17 more to get both of them. I could get 7. $12. Ooh, I don't think I can get 17 more. I do not think I can get 17 more. 7, 12, 16. Oh, I can. I mean, it's bananas. But those are some really ridiculously good units. All right, so I'm playing Will Focus, powering with that. That's influence 7. I'm doing this. And this. It's 11. That'd be 12. That'd be 16 with universal power. And I think I want that white, actually. I have access to green. That could be 16 with universal power. And then that's 17. So 7 with Will Focus plus Promise, plus 12 from Improvisation, plus 5 from Improvisation is 12, plus Tranquility sideways with a green crystal, which matches it, so that's 16, that's 17. And actually, you know what? I could use the Herbalist to get a green mana token, so I get to save the green crystal, even better. And then I'm just going to disband the Herbalists. So Alta Mages comes in ready. Amhotep Gunners come in ready. I'm going to clean up my play area. That goes there. It's still green. And all this goes away. Arethia, you're in my way. I'm just going to put you up here so I can put my gunners over here. Excellent. Bye-bye, herbalists. Thank you for your yeoman's duty in getting the job done today. I draw 7 more cards. March, Ice Bolt, Swiftness, Crystal Joy, Stamina, Swiftness, and Charm. I mean, I hear that. I'll roll. Yeah, I'm not that worried about it, dude. Like, I think 1 black. I don't know. I mean, I'll see how I roll over there. Like, I think. I mean, I could even use the Ultimate Mages to get 2 blacks of any color. Like, I think I'll have a bunch of ways to do this, even without mana draw. It's kind of where I'm at, and hopefully I'll just roll a black between now and then. So, there are 2 fire students. They may stand a chance. Cheese it up. Spend 2 turns on this. You are fine. Wait, you need at least 2 blacks for the second one. Why not keep mana draw? So you need mana draw for black mana. It's only 3 Funeral's power. It's only a basic action card. No, Bastion, you're confusing mana draw with you're confusing universal power with Tovak's skill. So Goldyx's skill, universal power, if it matches, if it's an action or spell card of the same color, it's +4. Tovak's skill is the one if it's an advanced action or something, it's +4. I don't know, man. I think that this, especially with expose, I think I just kind of like how this plays out a little bit better. I mean, you know. I think either way I'm good. I get the mana tokens there will be fine. So I use the Ultimate Mage just get the mana tokens, and then you have all that resistances, which is nice. Could really, really help. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. This way's more fun, right? Yeah, I didn't want to do it on 2 turns. I want to get moving. That's fine. I might regret it. If I regret it, I regret it. If he dies, he dies. So, all right, white, white, white. 2 more cards. 1 and 2. So we went through 18 cards. No, sorry. We went through 8 cards. So there's 13 left. I'm going to move. I'm going to use Crystal Joy. Power with a green to get a green. And then I probably get that last red while I'm here. And then I can move. Do I need this many greens? I don't need this many greens. Forget that. I'm using the green to power March. And then I'm going to move 4. I'll get here. End of my turn. I'll get a red crystal. I get a blue from that. I think I'll just drop Crystal Joy. Could drop Crystal Joy and one of the Swiftnesses. No, I'll hold out the Crystal Joy. I'll drop one of the Swiftnesses. because I just don't have many whites anyway. I draw 2 cards. It's Intimidate and a March. Rerolling this. Be black. I see. I got a black there. We're good. Never had a doubt. Never fear, kids. All right. 1, 2, 3. It's a red. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as long as it's not a red, I will have multiple turns at this. Swiftness. Yeah, I still want to expose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The blue is not useful. I get a blue from Ice Bolt. I'm not sure what Ice Bolt does for me right now. Oh, I need a blue for that. Oh. But I can always get a blue from Ice Bolt. Alright, lots of movement cards. I'm going to... Green could come and get a green from that. Yeah, all of this is silly. What do I still have in there? Yeah, the only one I really want is Expose. Possess and Charm is not going to do it. Expose could be really helpful. So let me knock out one enemy quick. Have the red for that. Alright, we're going to yeah, just worried. How many reds has she gone through? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she definitely has a couple more in there. These are the original 4. I think I added 1 more to her deck. Part of me is like, do I just enter now? I don't have Expose. And I want Expose. I can get 2 more cards from that. I think I chill this turn. I will use Crystal Joy to get a green. I'm not going to take it back. I have enough movement. I will drop this to take it back in my hand. It's a red. No, I'm just not going to take it back in my hand. I don't want it. I don't want it. I draw 2 cards. It's Threaten and a Wound. That's why I need a Crystal Joy back in my hand. Alright, Arethia's turn. Don't end on the red. It's a green. Alright, I need to move. So, motivation. Give me Expose, please. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to use Flight to get here. And then I'm spending 2 points of movement to enter. We're going to go back to both cameras, and we'll see what this hand is. Arethia can go over here. So we have Explosive Bolt, 1 wound. Just going to put up there. That I'm going to obviously use this to get a red mana because I can't take it into my inventory, and a black mana. We have Ice Bolt. We have this. We have Expose. I already used. Where's the card I used to move in? Is that there? No. I'll use that card to move in. This card's useless. Maybe Flame Wall, whatever. Alright, so Ultimate Mages. I can choose 1. All attacks you play this combat become cold fire attacks, or all attacks you become siege attacks in addition to any elements they have. That's fine. I'm facing 8 enemies. So who has fire resistance? They have fire resistance. I do have expose. So what I'm going to do is use a white mana on exposed. Target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances. I'm going to use that on the Defana Masters. I have range attack 2, and then I'm going to power the Omnitive Gunners for range fire attack 6. That's a total of 8 to defeat the Defana Masters. Fantastic. And actually, order of operations, I'm going to power the Ultimate Mages. All my attacks become siege attacks with the same elements. And then I have the black from here and this red. And I'm going to have a siege fire attack. So it is 5 plus 2 for each of the 8 enemies. So siege fire attack 21. So pretend I did not kill the Defana Masters yet. So siege fire attack 21. Now this has fire resistance. So the best way to do this, definitely want to take the Ultimate Mages out. I will take, that's 8. So I got 13 more to play with. Can't do it super efficiently. The catapults are double fortified, so can't use it on them. But I can get rid of the sorcerers, and I can get rid of the Amhotep. I can get rid of the Hydra. So again, first thing I did, powered the Ultimate Mages, did Flame Wave. That's going to be a Siege Fire attack 21. That kills all of these guys dead. All right, next thing I did was I exposed the Defana Masters, and then I got range attack 8. Doesn't matter. It's siege attack 8. Doesn't matter. She's dead. I have the siege attack 5. Siege physical attack 5 is enough to kill that dude. I have siege attack 7. That's enough to kill that dude. I do the reputation of sieging a fortified site. And this dragon can go away. And I have another take a wound, range attack 3. For each enemy defeated, the enemy gets armor -1. I mean, that's nice, but not gonna matter. So I have this is, oh, I still have this crazy attack. Siege fire attack 5 from the fireball that kills that dude. The catapults are attacking me with ice attack 9. That would be 3 wounds, and now I just need 6 damage to defeat it in the next phase. So that's going to be 3 attack from that with universal power, and then I have 2 attack and 2 attack, or I had explosive bolt. I guess I was actually out of other attacks. Oh, I had this 3 attack up here. Yeah, so that would have been enough. So I probably could have blocked it if I really thought about it instead of taking the wounds. I mean, this is block. I need block 18. Oh, that's rough. That probably wasn't happening. That probably wasn't happening. It'd be block 4. Yeah, I think I'm just taking those wounds, which is fine. I mean, I still also had the Amhotep Gunners with target enemy doesn't attack, but I use them to kill other people. So yeah, everyone just fell apart. I mean, I think even if I don't roll that black, which is like a lucky roll, I definitely see that. I think I still have it. It just becomes more complicated. You know, obviously you got to assign wounds. Exposed would have taken care of the Defana Masters. Everything was fortified, but I would have had this siege attack 8 there, even with the 1 black. So, you know, the math becomes a little trickier and it gets a lot more complicated, but ultimately, yeah, that's how you Swiss cheese a level 16 city. I haven't played with the Ultimate Mages in so long. It's kind of bananas, dude. I'm just making sure I did everyone's dead. Yeah, like this one's dead here. These 3 were killed there. that one killed that one. Fireball killed that guy. And the gunners plus expose killed the Defana Masters. Yep, they're all dead. Cool. Just roll it, go your game. I'm just being annoying. Bastion says, I see. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. You moved Arethi on the board. Poor lady must be super confused. So much tension. He is unnecessarily anxious. Must be the baboons. He will probably have 50 siege or something. Pretty sure you just broke the game. I've seen worse, as in worse for the enemies, but this is one of the nicer stomps in a while. Yeah, I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, if I'm going to screw this one up, man, I almost get in my head when I feel like I'm super dominant. I also was like wondering, I definitely was trying to figure out, like, was there a quick way I could do this without ultimaging it? Because like it is nice to be super cheesy once in a while. But what I probably would have done with the ultimages, if I didn't want to do if I didn't roll that black, right? What I probably do, that's when I use the ultimages, I get 2 blacks from them. It powers up a bunch of stuff. I still have the element of freezers. I could have prevented someone from attacking, plus had their armor be -3. I think that's a very interesting battle without the ultimate mages, without using the black powered effect of the ultimate mages. But yeah, it was a good deck, man. I mean, considering, 0 artifacts, considering how kind of, I just kept pulling like really rough enemies. I mean, those fire golems were rough. The Cryptworm wasn't great in the dungeon. Charm really was nice because Charm kept giving me the influence plus I kept using it for the crystals. That worked out really well. Had I used the influence for the next artifact, Druidic Staff is nice. Amulet of Darkness also would have been nice. So yeah, probably not worth it doing what I did. I probably should have spent the influence to get the artifact there, because that Amulet of Darkness is guaranteed to get 3 mana tokens. Could have been really, really huge in pulling this off. So I don't know. My score is like somewhere over there. There are ways, there are combos. I think for beginning players, like this almost the Ultimate Mages combo is really nice. I would definitely recommend trying to play with them. I think the more you see the super strong combos and you get some wins under your belt, the more you see how there's actually really strong things that can be done, outside of those normal things that you fall back on. And it's like one of the things I really do love about this game, though, is like those times where I feel like nothing really went my way. I didn't get the cards I wanted, but somehow you find a way to piece it together. I think is one of the coolest things about Mage Knight and seeing some of the power, in the game. Honestly, I might try to run this back without using the siege thing, but just do it off camera because it's just going to take too long at this point. It's already been a pretty long playthrough. Great playthrough. Realistically, this is the kind of thing you need for level 22, for sure. Yeah, he didn't even have Tremor Earthquake. That would have been ridiculous. Great playthrough. Thank you, Natinol. Slaking, easy clap. Gestures, wow, impressive. That is some serious knowledge of the game, and I'm just learning it, so you blew my mind. Other scenarios, Mass Exposed plus range attacks. Yeah, would have been similar, actually. Someone tell Goldyx to leave the Red City and properly attack the Megapolis in person. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's still chilling over there. Sorry. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you planning to play Dawn of the Zeds or to attack in Dragon? In Dragon instead of in person, for sure. Dawn of the Zeds, I want to get on the channel next week. I have a patron challenge, which I love. There's like a whole backstory. I mean, it is super interesting. I don't know how it's going to come together. Some of my least favorite heroes, but I love the backstory and I love the idea behind it. So another patron challenge with Dawn of the Zeds. There's going to be 2 patron challenges in a row with Zeds, which is fine by me. I have more excuses to play that game. So yeah, Dawn of the Zeds will be next week. I'm not sure. I know I'm doing Monday, Thursday, Friday next week. So I'm not sure what I'm getting in on what day. I think I'm doing Nemo's War on Monday, and then Spirit Island and Zeds will be Thursday, Friday in some order. I just have to figure that out. But Yeah, I'm really excited to get back to Dawn of the Zeds for sure. It's been way too long. Brad says looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. Dude, it's such a good game. Like I guess Herman Lutman just announced he's developing Knight of the Zeds. Jester knows more about this, so I don't know if he wants to pipe in, but that is gonna obviously be like almost an auto buy for me, depending on price point. And there already is on the GMT 500 list. I forget the name. It's a Plum Island experiment or something like that. I probably totally butchered that. There's another tower defense zombie game that Herman Lutman is very, very late in developing that someone put on my radar. I wish I remembered who, but someone put on the radar through the channel, and I've already went and picked it up on the GMT 500. So excited about that. Yes, he is next year. Yeah, man. I leave for 5 minutes and the game ends. I mean, it was one of the cheesiest wins I've had on the channel, but it was good. I'm not upset about that. Plum Island Horror. I had it almost right. There we go. Plum Island Horror. Thank you both on GMT Games. So yeah, definitely check that out. It looks like they are in the process of actually. I don't understand why GMT's list takes so freaking long, but they are in the process of bringing some that close to completion, it seems. So more Herman Lutman goodness for sure. I got a preview of the artwork, but can't show it to anyone. Oh, that's not fair. Freaking tease. Nah, man, that's good. That's good. That's totally what's up. So this was cool. Tomorrow, I got to go a little bit earlier tomorrow. It does seem like the later time is working for more people. Unfortunately, the earlier time works better for my people and my wife and stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to go a little earlier tomorrow with a Gaia project. I think I have scheduled for noon Eastern Daylight Time, and we're doing a playthrough with Atlanteans, the Dolphin people themselves, which is super fun. Early 2023 for sure for Plum Island Horror. Very cool. So this was great. I thank you for the chat assist. I do think it was that red crystal that put me over the edge. So Saget, you get credit for something. I don't know, but I think the Manticores are going to be upset that you basically are a traitor to their kind in helping me win. So you're going to have to deal with that on your time. Other than that, questions, comments, epiphanies, put them in the comment section below. This has been super fun. Until next time, happy gaming.
Solo.